Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Jill here from Flip and Thrift on Poshmark, and it's Flip and Thrift on Instagram. Today's video is the third video in my Business 101 for Resellers series, and today we are discussing the Ansoff Matrix, which is also known as the Product Market Matrix. This might sound complicated by the name, but I assure you that it is not, and there's actually a good chance you're already using this without even realizing it. So long story short, this model and this matrix is a way to analyze your business and decide how to scale your business in a few different ways. So I will go over all four of those with you. The first quadrant is market penetration, and that's the lowest risk, it's the simplest. It's basically, it would be when you're opening your Poshmark closet or whatever reselling platform you're starting on and listing products. There you go, you're in the market. You're offering products to potential customers. And this is a great starting point. We all started there. We have to start there. But if you want to grow and scale your business to maximize potential earnings and maximize growth, it's not viable to just sit there and do that one thing for your whole reselling journey. Now, you can decide after a month to move on to the next steps. It could be a year, a couple years later. Whatever works for you and with where you're at in your life and your business. And if you're just doing this as a hobby and part-time and just looking to sell your own clothes and make some cash, by all means, your journey could end here, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Every reseller's journey is different, and that's what's so amazing about it, is that there's so many different levels and scales in this industry. So the second two quadrants are market development and product development. And these are honestly, could be interchangeable if you wanted to put these in order of steps, but I will first go over the market penetration quadrant. So basically this means you're using your existing product mix that you have and you're expanding into new markets. So often we'll start off with a product mix of something we know. We might be selling our own clothes. So for example, if you're selling only women's clothes, if you're selling men's clothes, maybe you have a ton of purses you want to sell. That's perfectly fine. Now, you're expanding into new markets. So in reseller terms, this could mean expanding to new platforms. So that could be cross-posting to Facebook Marketplace, to eBay, Mercari, Tradesy, Kitizen, the list goes on and on. ThreadUp, The RealReal. There's an infinite amount of places that you could sell things, and you need to figure out which ones you want to expand to next. And that would be based on what products you have and where they might perform the best and reach the correct customers. And it's extremely beneficial to expand into these new markets because immediately, as soon as you have things listed there, the number of potential customers you're reaching is growing. And the more customers you're reaching, the more potential sales you're making, the more money you're making. And I think for a lot of us, that's the goal, to make some money, right? The next quadrant is product development. And this is selling new products on your existing platforms. So if this is Poshmark, there are tons of marketplaces that they have. You could sell men's clothes, you could sell children's clothes, you can sell home goods, you can sell luxury items. So in this quadrant, you're basically expanding your product mix and adding more types of products to your closet. And again, you're adding more types of product. You will therefore reach more potential customers that might not have initially been interested or searching for your initial products. So if you started off with all athletics goods, that's great. They sell well, you're making a good start off income. But now you've decided to branch into casual women's wear, and then you add men's wear. You're reaching all these new potential customers in markets, which again, more customers, more sales, more money. And the great thing about Poshmark is with the bundle feature, it might be a mom shopping for her family and she buys herself a winter jacket, she buys a pair of kids' boots for her child, and her husband needs a new workout outfit. If you have all those items, it's a one-stop shop and she can get that all from you. So in doing this, you might also increase your average sales price, which can never be a bad thing, I don't think. The fourth step is a little more complex, and by all means, you can jump right into this as you go into the previous two steps, but it does involve a little more risk and a little more planning. And it is diversification, which means you're selling new products into new marketplaces. So for example, if you want to start sourcing luxury goods and sending them directly into the Real if you're in the US and can do that, then that's an option. If you want to start selling electronics on eBay, by all means, or furniture on Facebook Marketplace, these are all options, but they will take a lot more planning and you might have to do a little more education so that you know what types of stuff to be picking up, what's selling, what price points, etc. So in doing this, you're basically maximizing your potential exposure. You're reaching a ton of different markets with a ton of different products. And like I've been saying before, the more customers you're reaching, the more products you have, the more types of products, it should translate directly into more sales. So I'll just give a quick recap of the 4 steps. So the first is market penetration. That's when you start. You're selling your own stuff, you're selling in a certain genre of items. That's a great starting point. The next steps, you either diversify your products, so you expand to new markets on your existing platforms, or you take your existing products and sell them on new marketplaces to reach new people. And the fourth, diversification, you're taking new products and putting them into new marketplaces. And in no way is there an order you need to go through these steps. In no way do you need to have a timeline set that you need to do them all within a month or X amount of time. You need to figure out for yourself and for your business what's right for you, because if you try to expand too quickly too, that could be detrimental if you're not quite prepared for that. So that is how you can use the Ansoff or product market matrix to grow and scale your business. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you learned something or enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a nice thumbs up down below. And if you like this type of content, if you like anything Poshmark or reseller related, if you like thrift hauls, if you like tips and tricks, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. It's one of these sides. And hit the bell notification so that you know when I come out with new content. So until next time, bye.